It's your boy Robbie Rob. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hit that subscribe button below and let's get started. So in this week's video, we're checking out the latest Nintendo stuff I managed to pick up, and once again happens to be quite an eclectic collection of sorts. We are currently in the peak of winter, so I do have a little bit more time to get out and about to pawn shops, hobby shops, things like that, as the work is dropping off, as people are hibernating. So yeah, without any further ado, let's check out the latest stuff I managed to get. And that happens to be a game I remember quite fondly from my childhood, and that happens to be, boom, good old Lion King on the Super Nintendo. I paid $30 for this one at a local game trader, so really stoked with that one. As you can see, that cartridge is quite good condition, even if I say so myself for its age. Can't remember when this game was actually released. I'm probably like thinking about 94, 95, so fared quite nicely over the years. Cartridge is nice and great, nice and bright, not yellowing, nothing like that. So yeah, really stoked with that one. And like I said, I do have quite fond memories playing this one on PC with my cousin when I was about 8 or 9 years old. And the next game I managed to get at the same store, and that happens to be once again an ultimate classic and a game I don't encounter very often, and that is, boom, good old Alien vs Predator on the Super Nintendo as well. As you can see, I paid $100 for this one, so very, very expensive game. But I don't encounter these very often at all, even on eBay, things like that. So when I did see this one there, I had to buy it just like that, because yeah, didn't want to miss out on an ultimate classic like that, as Alien and Predator happen to be two of my favorite franchises, especially Predator, as it does star my favorite actor of all time, Arnold Schwarzenegger. So yeah, really stoked with this one, and I can't wait to play this one and see what all the fuss was about back in the day. And then I went to a hobby shop and I managed to pick up this bad boy. I'm not very sure if it's any good, but it is Nuclear Strike 64. I paid $50 for it, so relatively expensive for an old game. But yeah, I need to get every single Nintendo 64 title, so I was willing to buy it no matter what, due to the fact that, yeah, it saves me looking up for it on eBay, things like that, and waiting for postage. So when I do encounter these kind of things, I just normally buy them on the spot, because I do like buying things right there and then. Even though I did pay $50, as you can see, it does have some sticker residue right there, and the label is scratched and faded a little bit. That cartridge, all in all, is pretty crisp, nice and grey, nice and bright, so no yellowing, nothing like that. So really stoked with that one, and I can't wait to check this one out as well. And then I hit up the cash converters, and I managed to find myself a awesome Nintendo 64 item which I will never be able to use, and that happens to be the good old RF switch. I paid $40 for this one. However, I do not require an RF switch, because even all my retro TVs aren't old enough to actually require them, because they do have the component ports. These are pretty much designed for any TV back in the 90s. Pretty sure anything that was made prior to 1980 or 1985, any of those TVs would require an RF switch in order for your Nintendo 64 to work. But however, I don't have any TVs that actually do require it, but I did buy it due to the fact that it is an official Nintendo item, and I do like to have these kind of things in the collection. This one, however, is very much complete as well. As you can see, I'm not going to take it out because the bloody cable is so long, but it does have the manual and things like that and everything that's required in order for it to work. I'm assuming, but like I said, I won't be able to ever test it out. But nice little novelty to have in the collection, and it'll probably appear possibly somewhere on one of those shelves, or if not, on one of the shelves at home. And finally, once again, one of my eBay purchases arrived, so let's crack this bad boy open and see what's inside. I do have a bunch more things coming, so I'm not sure what this one could be, but it will most likely be a Nintendo 64 game. But then again, I do have other games of different consoles coming, so it might not be. So let's check this one out. Let's crack it open. Nicely packaged, which is nice and good, because then, yes, stops it from getting banged around. And from the feel of it, I'm assuming it is a Nintendo 64 game. So let's crack this one open without hopefully making too much of a mess in here. And that happens to be good old, boom, another classic, and that happens to be good old Turok 3 Shadow of Oblivion. Let this price fool you. That's not how much it costs. Someone obviously bought it at Game Traders for 25 bucks, but I did actually spend $119 on this cartridge. I'm not sure why Turok 3 is so expensive, but anywhere I find these listings on eBay, things like that, are going for about 150, 160 bucks. So obviously it was one of those games that was released very late in the Nintendo 64 lifespan. So there was not many copies floating around, so that's why it demands a premium. So when I saw it for 119 bucks, I pulled the trigger just like that, because that was the cheapest one I could find in a long time. As you can see, that cartridge also is in pretty damn good condition, apart from that sticker, which I should be able to remove relatively easily, hopefully, and not damage that front label. But the cartridge itself is nice and crisp, nice and bright. It allows me to focus. Also, yeah, the back of it is nice and crisp as well. No peeling, no scratching, nothing like that. No yellowing, so can't wait to play this one. Do have all the other Turok games as well, so I need to get this one as well. So it completes my Turok collection, and also one step closer to completing my N64 catalog. So yeah, can't wait to try this one, as I am a huge Turok fan. I did enjoy these games very much. And yeah, that'll do me for this week. And once again, if you are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, please do so. And also hit that thumbs up, leave a comment below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!